All right, ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to GWA TV. I'm sorry for the 20-minute delay, but my dumbass self was trying to set some shit up the wrong goddamn way. So that's my stupid ass. All right, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Mute that damn thing. So, Ed, we have several announcements we need to make regarding this and other things. So, since we wasted 20 goddamn minutes because I was an idiot, I just want to throw out everybody. Go to our website, cawgwa.weebly.com. Check out our pro boards at cawgwa.proboards.com. Join our communities. There's a link for Discord as well. Remember, GWA is a creator wrestler promotion using WWE 2K18 on the PS4 console. All matches are CPU versus CPU. It's just simple particulars. All that stuff is in the description of this show. So we've done 4 reveal shows, GWA tests and things like that, revealing talent that we know we have and what have you. So for those of you unaware, we have 46 official talents on the roster, and we have 8 tag teams. You would think we'd have 16 wrestlers in the tag teams, but in reality it's 18 because the Ku Klux Clowns are a 4-man team. 3 wrestlers and a manager, and yes, the manager will get in the ring because he's more of a mascot, and that's Spiff the Blue Magic Monkey. So,
Spiff is awesome.
So that being stated, we have, 28 singles wrestlers? So,
yes.
28 singles wrestlers. We got the tag teams. So, here's how things are going to work. We figured when we set this up, we would probably get about what was our hopeful 20 guys to start with.
Yeah,
we've clearly far and away exceeded this. Plus, Ed has an ego. I have an ego, and when we do shit like this, we like to compete.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You lying son bitch.
And I do not have an ego at all.
No,
just because. And I'm going to do it because we haven't got to do it in a long time. I'm going to toot my horn, and you can toot your horn, because when we ran E-Feds, we were the best, and that's all there was to it.
On G-Fed. I don't know if any listeners were familiar with G-Fed, but that's where we were. So, yeah, we got Icon Sniper Gamer 55. He's going to be joining the roster soon enough, as far as I know. I think he's the one that I got to be working on here as soon as I can. There's our boy Blaze.
Yeah, damn Pittsburgh Steeler fan.
I'd like to see him join the GWA ranks. We got Spec Poo. He's got me some details for his wrestler, so we'll be getting him added to the roster soon enough. But as we speak, 28 singles wrestlers, 8 tag teams. So Ed and I have been talking. How are we going to make this work? What are we going to do? The first thing we discussed is we do not want anyone to get buried in the shuffle. We want it to be fun for everyone. So, fucking Blaze. It's tough to see that Cleveland Brown logo.
Hey, we have fun. God. I teased him on his show, and if anybody wants, check out his channel, Blaze Radio. He has LTD, leaning toward death wrestling, which I'm hoping to get the suffering over there.
Boom.
Because
yes,
we've already beat their tag team champions once in another company, so we might as well go there and just beat them and take the titles now and say,
right. During a Renegades of War event, the Suffering beat the LTD tag team champions. You gotta love it. So that's pretty much the proving grounds for the Renegade Wrestling organization. So a couple of NXT guys, if you will, if you want to look at it in real wrestling terms, beat an established company's champions. But we're gonna have fun with this. So as I was saying, Ed and I, we discussed how we were going to get this thing to work, how we were going to get this thing to go, and whatever. So, Ed, I'm going to give you the honors of letting these people know what we're doing.
Okay. Well, as we've stated before, we're going to have 2 shows. I know we've said it a couple where we weren't sure what we were going to call it at first, but we now have decided. One will be called Worldwide. One will be called Thunder. Doug actually has logos for them that has the GWA. It's going to be awesome. But to figure out who's getting where, who's going where, who's doing what, tonight's the night, folks. We're going to have a draft right here live.
Right now, as we speak. And yes, if you go to the website, cawgwa.weebly.com, you will find the link at the top that says events. There's the Worldwide logo. There's the Thunder logo. Ed will be the general manager, commissioner, owner, whatever you want to refer to him as, the man in charge, the booker for Thunder. I will run Worldwide. Of the two of us, I'm the only one currently with a PS4. Ed's currently working on that. So when it comes to Nights of Thunder, until he gets that taken care of, I'll be running the show on my end, but all matches will be booked through his mind. I'll be booking everything he wants, the way he wants it, and that's how that's going to be.
That's kind of scary.
Ed will control me one night a week.
Because a lot of these people have no clue what our brains can do when it gets into wrestling, and what kind of stuff I know it's not going to be as full on out as we could do, right, with the e-fetting and
limitations
of the to a certain, because of the game. But what we can do with the game, oh yeah, we're going to have some fun. Indeed
we will. So again, Ed's going to be running Thunder. I'm going to be running Worldwide. And as of right now, like he said, we're going to be doing a live draft. And when you draft a tag team, obviously you get both members of the tag team. In the case of the Ku Klux Clowns, since there's 3 of them, and the manager / mascot / whatever you want to call them, you'll get all 4 of those guys on your show. And I've agreed we're pretty much going to flip a coin. Whoever wins the coin toss can either pick first or pick second and third, and then the other person comes back for fourth. Well, what I figured is I'll make this a lot easier. I have a coin, and I'm pretty much going to say, however it lands goes to Ed, and he's going to get the dibs on the coin flip. This way no one's calling nothing. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to flip this coin.
All right, hold on. Before you do that.
Got to find a good coin. Here's a quarter.
We are drafting tonight all the wrestlers that are ready, that you have ready to go.
That were revealed tonight. That were revealed earlier today.
Anybody that doesn't get drafted tonight, once Doug has everything ready to go, him and I will just go ahead and let people know where you went to, where you're at.
Right. And just to give you guys a heads up in case you missed the podcast earlier, here's what we're drafting. In tag teams, you got the tag team of War, Red Army, the Outlaws, Heartbreak Express, the Norse Society, Ku Klux Clowns, the Islanders, and the 510 Crew. Those will be the 8 tag teams being selected. And then in the singles division, you have Austin Adams, Teddy Diamond, PJ Thunder, Insanity, Raymond Rice, Blitzkrieg, Mike Bird, Noah Blackwell, Keith Albright, Johnny Moss, Jacob Duncan, Skull Crusher, Yamashita, Malcolm Powers, Logan Haas, Omar Jones, Ricky Styles, King Mac, DOA, Sinister, Colt Wyndham, Tiger, Lightning Tetsuo, Nightwolf, Mad Dog, Elijah Pierce, Mark Masters, Nelson Angelo. I think I said Sinister. All these guys are getting drafted right now. So as I got this quarter, if you hear it, can you hear that?
I can hear that.
I'm going to flip this thing, and it's going to land here on my desk. So it's going to be a little tiny flip. If it lands on heads, Ed's going to take the first pick. If it lands on tails, Ed's going to get the second and third pick, which means the first pick goes to me. So to make it clear, is whoever has the first pick will pick first. The next guy's going to pick second and third, and then the guy who had first pick will pick fourth, and then it'll rotate after that. Simple enough. Until all rosters are taken. Why is no one typing? Yeah. Orion wants more activity in the chat room. I think once we get going and guys realize who the characters are and storylines, they're going to start talking. So, again, just make it clear, we're not separating singles from tags in the draft. If somebody wants to pick a tag team first, they can. And if someone doesn't want to pick a tag team till later, they can. Since there's only 8 tag teams, we're going to split them evenly 4-4. Since there's 28 singles wrestlers, they're going to be separated 14-14. So if Ed selects 4 tag teams before I do, I get whatever's left by default. That will count as my picks. Not that my next pick comes up, I'm forced to take them. They're just automatically going to be added to my roster. Simple as that. If he picks his 14 singles wrestlers before I do, I get the guys that are left. It's pretty self-explanatory. So that being said, Ed, I'm going to flip this here coin, and it's going to land. My character not created, but yes, your character will be added. Don't you worry. We're working on your guy. Hopefully tomorrow or later tonight, because I'm off tonight, so I'm hoping to do that. He said there's 8 people. Please talk. I don't want to be lonely. For God's sake, someone give Orion some attention.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, man. Fucking guy's nuts. I love it. That's what we need, though. Entertainment. From entertainment. All right, I'm going to drop this coin, Ed, and you're going to find out if you're taking the first pick overall or getting the second and third pick. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Ed has the first selection overall.
Sweet.
So, Ed, you will pick first overall.
All right. See Icon Sniper Gamers wants to know if they can have a character. Hell yeah.
Yes. I think I'm trying to remember. Like I said, there's a couple people who sent me applications. I'm not sure if he was linked to one or not. There's Matthew Soper. He's going to be creating a wrestler or a tag team. That's pretty much confirmed. Him and I still need to get together and working on that guy or characters, because he was the one who mentioned the Irish Express opportunity. So we're going to see. Like I said, we have a lot of guys who are interested in getting in here. So, yeah. How do you get a character? If you have WWE 2K18 on the PS4, create your guy. Let me know how to find him in the downloads, and I'll get him. If not, we got to get together somehow. You can communicate with me. There's ways of finding me on the website. Visit the website. Look for the community links. Sign up for one or all of the options. Reach out to me, and I'll do my best to create the guy precisely to the way you want him. So it's the best we can do. Obviously, to get a guy exactly the way you want him, you make him yourself. If not, you make do with what I can do. And I'm not exactly the greatest, but I try. And some people have been very happy with their guys in one shot, and other guys have wanted some changes. But at the end of the day, we get some good shit together. And we have 9 watching at the moment, which is actually probably the highest I've seen yet in any of our feeds. But I was hoping for more. But considering we're just getting started, the word's going to start getting out sooner than later. So that being said, as I just mentioned, the Thunder brand, if you will, has the first pick.
Well, let me say this. Let me say this real quick. For any of these guys that are on here that may have ran across us, just briefly doing e-feds or whatever, if they still know anybody that's, e-fedded back in the day or whatever, reach out to them and say, hey, those 2 bitches are back at it again.
Yeah. Yeah, we really are back at it, aren't we?
It's been a while, dude, and I'm telling you, I can't wait. I'm really looking forward to this.
Oh, yeah. We talked for years how we wanted to do an e-fed, the way e-fedding was running, and do video games as matches. And this was long before this kind of thing even became a popular thing. And now that it's popular and easy to do, we got to do it.
There's Mr. Pete Wall.
Mr. Pete Wall, the owner of Renegade Wrestling Organization. Give his channel a like. Give his subscription. Get involved over there. Trust me, you'll like what he does over there. It's sounding nervous.
Since Pete's on here, War will be coming soon.
Renegade?
Oh, yeah, to Renegade. My son is all excited about it. The more and more he thinks about it, can't wait to see War against the Suffering. So, yeah.
I like it. Yes.
You just have to upload those or whatever so that Pete can get them.
Yeah, we can do that. That's great to hear. We need war.
And then I was also supposed to ask Dwayne would like his team to come to Renegade as well, but he won't bring. He said he won't bring Spiff, the Blue Magic Monkey. He just wants the 3 clowns there.
Because Pete will murder that fucking clown.
No, not the clown. He's going to murder that monkey.
That's what I meant. Oh well. That's going to be freaking great. So, and speaking of war, we're going to find out. He said, "Oh, we can bring the clowns." Got to remember though, Pete. It's clowns with a K, because they are the Ku Klux Clowns. So far, no one's had any issues with that.
I thought for sure we'd have all kinds of issues.
Yeah, not one bitch and pissing.
But nope, everybody seems to.
I like it.
Oh, Tyler Black rage quit.
Okay. There was talk of him joining the GWA, and I was not able to download his character because I need to get the
died in a boating accident.
What you call it? The I forget what it's called. Season pass, is that what it's called? Yeah, I got to get the season.
Yes.
So
probably help you unlock stuff.
Yeah, once I get that unlocked, I'll be able to download all kinds of different people who've been wanting to join so far. Because I got at least 3 to 5 downloads of guys who wanted to join, gave me links to their guys, or told me how to find them, rather, that I couldn't get because I don't have everything unlocked. Was hoping to do it this week. Not exactly sure if I can or not just yet. If not, it'll be, without a doubt, it'll take place next Thursday at the absolute latest. So, all right.
All right, you ready?
We're going to get to this draft. Like I said,
I'm not nervous. I have two guys I have my eye on if I got the first pick. And I'm just not sure where I want to go.
Well, actually, before you make that pick, I want to let guys know, even though it's quote-unquote under the GWA umbrella and quote-unquote 2 brands, if you will, we don't give a shit. Each brand's going to have its own world champion. And the Thunder brand will be having, if I'm not mistaken, Ed, a television champion.
Yes, sir.
And the worldwide brand will be having a United States champion. So, and that's how that's going to work.
Yes, because I was always a big fan of the television title.
Yes.
So,
yeah, and whatever Ed's rules are going to be for his belts over on Thunder, that's him. I'll have my set of rules, and I can tell you guys my rules now. As of right now, it could change, but the United States title will be defended at least once between every pay-per-view, and the world title may only be defended at this point. I'm considering only having it defended at pay-per-views. We shall see.
I was considering the same thing for my world title. Only at pay-per-views. The TV title will be every show. That's why it's called the TV title. So it's going to be defended on every show.
Right. And Pete says, run your shows as you see fit. The fans will judge who's the real world champion. And that's something I want to tell guys. When we start running shows, please, in the comments, write your grade on a scale of 1 to 10, what you graded that show. Because I want to see what my grades are each week. Ed wants to see what his grades are each week. And we'll see basically who's winning the ratings war. We want to figure out which one of us has to step their game up. Because it's going to be fun for us competing with the other at that level and what other people think. And what I love is Guy A could love what I got, hate what Ed's got, but Guy B be the opposite. Because everybody's got their taste, their preference. So we're going to see. And that's where he and I are going to have to adjust to, quote-unquote, the fan base to make people like what we got. You know, as they like to say, oh, the universe, you got to listen to the universe. But yet you never know how. You know, we will listen to the guys, and we'll bring you what you like.
All right. Thank you, Blaze. Blaze just said that's what a TV title should be, defended on every show. So, heck yeah.
Oh, yeah. So,
I love
it. and Blaze said he can't wait to see where we're getting started out. And then I might as well make this announcement. Then we can get right into drafting so we have no more to talk about. Worldwides are going to be taking place on Mondays. There's no set time exactly on when the time will start, like the time of the event. My guess is 6, 7 p.m.s. And that's going to probably be the same thing on Thunders. So Worldwides are going to be on Monday nights, and Thunders are going to be on Thursday nights.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to run our shows. We're going to be running some tests to see just exactly how long our events do go or wouldn't go, because I don't want to overdo it. You know, I have kids, I have a wife. I don't want to be on the air for 47 hours. I know some matches take 3.25 months to finish.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to time out what the average of a show can run, and then we want to have it over and done within a certain time frame. And if that time frame means we can only book 5 matches a night, so be it. If it gives us all 7, awesome. You know, whatever it may be.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh, but
or Ryan and Pete.
Yeah, he tased him and he slapped. He bitch slapped the taste his teeth out of his mouth. And
oh my god,
I love it.
It's the
anarchy brain.
Yeah, right now we have a dark match going on.
Guys, I'm on the radio. Please shut up.
But that being said, what better day to start the show? What better way to start the show? The whole company, if you will. The beginning of the year. We're doing shit on Monday and Thursday. The beginning of the year is January 1st. It's a Monday. So this coming Monday, January the 1st, and it's currently planned to take place at 6 p.m. That's my plan. So 6 p.m. this Monday, January the 1st, the very first ever worldwide GWA event and at all, if you will go live. And it'll be featuring the guys in which I'm about to draft here tonight. And as Blaze was saying, he's seeing a picture in our vision. He wants to see where it goes. Ed and I have already got to figure out who's going to be faces, who's going to be heels. That's what we love so far. About 99% of the talents who joined us have said, hey, you got free reign on what you want to do with me. I want to be shocked on what you do with me. There's a few guys that have a few things they may or may not want, but what they want is so minor, it's not even worth discussing. So we're going to figure out who's a face, who's a heel, who's this, who's that, and whatever. So Monday, we're going to start with Worldwide. Now, Ed, are you coming back with Thunder the very next Thursday, 1 week from tonight?
Yep.
There it
That's
is.
The plan.
So
That's
GWA action. GWA official first event will be next Monday, followed by Thunder on Thursday, and it'll be every week thereafter. And we will be doing one pay-per-view every single month. The two brands are probably going to be sharing the pay-per-view. We're figuring that out since we can only book so many matches. We're trying to figure out how we want to get to or get around that. So much to figure that out because we won't be doing a pay-per-view until at least February anyway. So we have time to work on that. So, and it'll be called Sweet Emotion. Again, you can check out all our pay-per-views. They are on the website on the pay-per-views link. So give that a check. So we got all 12 pay-per-views there.
And what is that website again?
caw.weebly.com. That's CAWGWA. I think I left that out. CAWGWA.weebly. That's WEEBLY.com. All the links are in the description right now. Wow, there's a whole lot of officers right now. Holy shit, I don't know what's going on.
Officer Pringles, Officer Officer Dr. Duke. What is going on? Because I'm a heel face, walk the grave like a mofo. Okay. He's handing out certificates of manhood. Oh, alrighty.
To all the knuckle dragging jock monkeys in his path. Holy shit. All right. So, Ed, without further ado, because we were going to get this a couple times now, and we keep getting jumped off here.
Oh, it's all right.
It is Thunder's time. Thunder time to make their selection of who will be the first representative of their roster. And again, Ed can take a singles wrestler. He could take a tag team wrestler. It doesn't matter. Once he makes his first pick, I'll be making the next two selections. Then it'll go back to Ed, and then we'll be going back and forth thereafter.
All right. With the first pick, GWA Thunder is going to select Nightwolf.
Nightwolf. What made you go with Nightwolf?
I love the look. I love the character. And my brain is just, yeah. Already, my brain is in overdrive now. I'm looking at all kinds of characters. I already know what I want to do with guys. I already know what I'm thinking. Yeah, I can't wait.
All right. Nightwolf is the first character off the board. He said you spelled thunder wrong because Pete said Bill of Thunder. All right. You guys are crazy. All right. Well, I'm going to waste no time over here. And I'm thinking, just because I love old school wrestling. I love old school wrestling. I love the feel of old school wrestling. And his name is Old School. His appearance is Old School. I'm going to make the first selection for Worldwide be Colt Wyndham. Because he's just got that Magnum TA, Dusty Rhodes, Barry Windham feel for me. And that's the name Colt Wyndham. So, and he's in Texas, Dallas, Texas, where he's located. And the GWA at one point used to be based out of Texas when we ran E-Feds until it moved to Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to go with that. I had to go with that. Now I get the next pick, do I?
Yes, you do.
Don't know exactly where I want to go with this. This is crazy because there's so many guys that I want. And it's just, where do I go? Where do I go? But as I look over this list, I'm going to have to take, because he represents the company so well with his colors, I got to go with Mad Dog.
Awesome.
And I also want to throw this out to you guys. There's a possibility Ed and I will be doing roster swaps here and there too. We don't know just yet what we're going to do on that. So guys could be moving from brand to brand from time to time. All right. Thunder now gets the next pick, and then it's going to go back and forth hereafter.
Okay, where do I want to go next? I got a list here of what I want, but then I'm looking, I'm like, oh.
That's what I just did. I totally just took a guy that was 4 names down that I had over top of him on my big board.
Alrighty. I'm going to do this,
and
I'm going to say it this way. I don't give a shit. I don't care if somebody has a fit about this one or not, but I'm doing this because I have no choice. And you already know what I'm doing here. And so I'm taking the clowns.
The Ku Klux Clowns have arrived to Thunder. All right. Thunder now is Nightwolf, Ku Klux Clowns. So for Worldwide, I'm going to take for Worldwide. I wasn't sure which one I want here, but I'm going to take him. I'm going to take the Tiger.
Took the Tiger.
Yes, I took the Tiger.
Nice.
I'm trying to mix it up here. I got Mad Dog, the big burly brawler. I got this classic wrestler in Colt Wyndham. Now I got the little luchador style wrestler. So I'm trying to cover all bases here, so I have everything. Or Ryan.
Alrighty, I don't know if you just saw. Yeah, that would be.
And Matt, I will get in touch with you as fast as I can, brother.
Alrighty. So you now have 3. I have 2. There's my next pick. And what the heck?
And what the heck?
Oh, my phone just went a little crazy because I got the chat on my phone.
That would be nice. Where's Thunder gonna go?
Lightning Tetsu.
Uh-oh. I do like that guy. Lightning Tetsu going to Thunder. I like it. Actually, he was the next guy on my big board. he really was. All right. So that's going to bring it back over to me. And let's see here. I'm going to take the Heartbreak Express as my first tag team.
Oh, I'm sure you're going to have fun with that.
Oh, yes.
You're going to have fun with that tag team.
I hope so.
Alrighty. Where to go? So I have a board, but then I'm looking. It's like, do I want to do this? Do I want to do that?
Yes, there's so many good talents. I love it.
You know what? We're going to go with Sinister.
Sinister. Gotta love his look. He's got a great look. Well, I'm going to waste absolutely zero time. And I'm going to take a guy I don't even think you thought I was going to take this early. But I'm taking Mark Masters right now.
No, I didn't think you'd take him that high.
And I'll tell you why. He just gave me a vibe of an Arn Anderson when I watched him.
I got that too. I got that too.
So I had to take it.
I was. I kept went back and watched it just a couple minutes ago, and I'm looking like, oh, yeah.
Yep.
You know who I'm taking next?
No.
Oh, you think? Sorry, guys. Dwayne's hollering from the other room. I know who you're taking with the next pick.
Who you taking?
I'm going to go with... Yeah, I got to take him just because, I'm going to go with Ricky Styles.
Ricky Styles. Yeah. All right, Ricky Styles. All right. Well, then I'm going to waste no freaking time here. And I'm going to take a guy I helped create, DOA.
I knew you was going to take him.
On arrival.
I knew you were going to take him.
I was surprised you hadn't scooped him up already.
I was thinking about it, but then I kind of looked the other way. I was like, I want to go this way first. I was hoping he'd fall to me, but, So, all right. Then I have to go with the giant of a man that likes to jump off the top rope and knock your head off.
Uh-huh.
I'm going with Skull Crusher.
Skull Crusher. And I do have some announcement to make on Skull Crusher. If you looked at Skull Crusher in the feed earlier today, he just looked so skinny and tiny. That was not the idea of the build. He is much bigger now.
Good.
So he's buffed up because his build has been
sweet.
All right. So with my next pick, I'm going to take I really want to go one route, but I'm not sure. You know, I got a feeling you want this particular guy, and I'm going to be nice about it, so I won't touch him. So I'm going to take King Mac.
I didn't want him. Just something about him. I did not want King Mac.
That's why
so
I went.
I'm glad you took him.
Oh, King Mac. I didn't think you'd want him, so I went with him, and I left another guy on the board. And I'll let you know if you take him with this selection. Because if you don't take him with this pick or the next one, I'm snacking him.
I'm taking Elijah Pierce with this pick.
That's who I was talking about. Mark, welcome in. We have announced that we have a lot of talents that joined our roster already. We've got guys who are patiently waiting for us to get started. So what we're doing is we are drafting talent to 2 different shows. I'm going to be running a show. Ed's going to be running a show. We're drafting who's going to each show, and these are the wrestlers that have already been created, set up, and made. I noticed he said he didn't see much activity on Discord, and the one thing that guys will learn with a community like this, Discords and pro boards and things like that, you don't get much activity on there as you would like. Most of the activity takes place in the chat rooms during live events. So, but I would like guys to get on Discords and pro boards and even our Facebook group, you know, and get involved. All that stuff can be found on the community page on the website. Website link, again, is in the description. So we do have applications in for guys. No, I did not get to your guy just yet. I'm still working on your guy. That's what I'm saying. There's another name that I said you guys will be. The rosters will hopefully. Yeah, the rosters will be posted on the website tonight for sure. You'll be able to go to the roster page and you're going to see the worldwide and you're going to see the Thunder logos, and underneath it's going to be each respected brand's roster and what have you, singles and tag teams, so you know where you're at or the guy you have fallen in love watching and want to see. So, but yeah, that being stated, at least 4 or 5 guys I think are in this chat room already have mentioned is my guy made, and we haven't gotten to him yet. So our roster is going to be blown up more than we thought because, again, 28 singles wrestlers so far. I think it's 28. Or no, yeah, 28 singles wrestlers and 8 tag teams. So, and those of you who haven't been made obviously won't get drafted tonight. So once you are made, it'll be determined which brand you go to. So, you know, sit tight, be involved, be a part of these shows, show some activity so we know, yeah, we definitely want to take the time to make you a wrestler. So, all right, back to the draft. It is my selection, and I'm going to take Yamashita.
Alrighty.
Just so you guys know, if you didn't catch the podcast earlier, it's GWA Test 4. Give it a look. All these wrestlers that are getting picked right now were a part of that show, except the Tiger. I forgot to put him in there, and I apologize for that. But everybody else was a part of that show, so give it a check.
Alrighty. I'm going to take Jacob Duncan.
Jacob Duncan. Okay. To answer Mr. Aminef and Problem's comment, he says, how do we know when a show will be airing? Earlier, we announced Monday at 6 o'clock will be the first GWA Worldwide, and Thursday at 6 o'clock will be the first GWA Thunder. And that's going to be the planned schedule, barring anything coming up and personal reasons getting in the way. Because if things get in the way, it'll just get bumped to the next night. So Worldwide would go to a Tuesday, Thunder would go to a Friday, whatever the case may be. But the shows will be taking place at 6 o'clock, Mondays and Thursdays. And at any random time during the week, we might go and get on here live and do a podcast like we're doing now, which, knowing Ed and I, we'll be doing like inside the GWA shit, talk about current feuds and rivals, upcoming events. So all you got to do is subscribe. Make sure you have your alerts on your laptop, your tablet, your cell phone, whatever it is you got. So when we go live, you'll get that alert. All right, Jacob Duncan off the board. That means I get the next pick. With that pick, I do want to make a tag team pick, but I'm going to get one more singles wrestler here. I shouldn't have said that. Now it might jump in front of me. I'm going to take Omar Jones.
Okay.
One more guy on that singles board I want for sure. And I'm telling you, you don't take him, I'm snatching him.
Oh, what the hell? I got all these other guys. I'm going to take Noah Blackwell.
Noah Blackwell. Noah Blackwell to the Thunderbrand. I'll wait one more pick to see if you take this guy, and if not, I'm snagging him with the next pick. So, with this pick, I'm gonna take the Norse Society. I got myself a tag team.
I feel bad for the Heartbreak Express.
The size difference.
Alrighty. I'm going to take
Nelson Angelo.
Mm-hmm.
Ed's done it again, ladies and gentlemen. The guy I'm thinking about taking, he gets him right when he should. I like it.
Well, here, we might as well tell these guys we've been doing this for how many years? Off and on. Yeah. Well, I have an idea how you think. You have a good idea how I think. So.
Yeah. Well, this pick, I'm going to take Keith Albright. Not sure what I think about that Cobra Commander Iron Man helmet, but
that's the one thing that kind of threw. I was looking at him, going, "Yeah, I kind of want him," but then that helmet just like, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a little talking to. We're gonna get that something different, or that's gonna come off completely, because I think it just throws his character all.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely got to have something else there instead of that helmet, because that helmet makes no sense. All right, I'm going to take Insanity.
Oh. Insanity. There you go. We are using Discord, Mark. That's the place where guys are going to be able to use for communications if they desire. That's why we have a Discord, we have a Facebook, and we have a Pro Board. I think it'd be great if guys signed up for all three, but I know people don't like being a whole bunch of different freaking community type things. So if you don't want to sign up for all, sign up for the one that's most comfortable for you. So that's a way you can stay in contact with guys in this, company. So, and that's why I said the unfortunate thing with this kind of thing so far that I've noticed is guys don't join these kinds of things. They just like to communicate in the live chat.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "Oh, Insanity, the Royal Rumble winner." Yeah, Insanity did win a Battle Royal earlier today during the reveal thing, and that's where we revealed the last 12 characters and reveal what everybody looked like one final time. Okay. With this pick, where to go? Oh, we're getting down to the nitty gritty right now. Some of the guys that fell off my list completely, but not totally, for what I was trying to build. So with this particular pick, I will take Logan Haas.
All right. Well, I'm going to take my next tag team, and I'm going to take War.
War. That war went and lasted that long. Pete's probably in there if he's still around going, what the hell are you two thinking, not taking that guy sooner? All right. I'm going to waste absolutely no time, and I'm going to take Johnny Moss.
Alrighty.
If anybody hears me typing, it's because I'm typing down each pick online on a file.
Well, I'm gonna take another tag team. I'm taking the Islanders.
The Islanders. Okay. That means there's 3 tag teams left, and you've already taken 3. So I'm going to have to get in there and get a tag team. So you don't get in the way. And I'm going to take the Outlaws. So whichever one of us makes the next tag team pick, the other guy gets the other one by default.
And damn it, I'm taking my next team, and I'm finishing out my tag roster.
Ed's going to take?
I'm taking the Red Army.
I knew it. I said it with him. So just fuck it. I'm going to take 510 Crew right now then. This way all the tag teams are off the board.
There we go.
There we go. All the tag teams are off the board. So there you go. We got over on Thunder, the Ku Klux Klans, War, Islanders, and the Red Army. And over on Worldwide, we got the Heartbreak Express, the North Society, the Outlaws, and the 510 Crew. And we go back to the draft where there is 7 guys still remaining. Austin Adams, Teddy Diamond, PJ Thunder, Raymond Rice, Blitzkrieg, Mike Bird, and Malcolm Powers.
All right.
That's right, Gaming Star. Thunder's on Thursday, Worldwide Monday.
And since you just mentioned that, that's the guy I'm taking next. I'm taking Malcolm Powers.
All right. Malcolm Powers. Malcolm Powers to Thunder. I was really considering him for my next pick, to be honest. Okay, well, for Worldwide, I'm going to take Blitzkrieg.
All right, I'm going to take PJ Thunder.
PJ Thunder.
Who happens to be on Thunder.
There you go. Look at that one out. I'm going to take Teddy Diamond.
All righty.
I think I just got a message from Icon Sniper. All those links are on the website. I think he just sent me what's my Discord. I'm on there. You'll find me. All right. You got Raymond Rice, Austin Adams, and Mike Bird. Who's it going to be?
I'm taking Austin Adams.
Austin Adams. And I will take Raymond Rice. Giving you Mike Bird.
And I get Mike Bird. Okay.
Now before we just up and end the feed, since now the board the rosters have been selected. Yeah, we're doing all that stuff. Okay. Now that being said, I will go through the roster. On Thunder, the tag team roster is the Ku Klux Klans, War, the Islanders, and the Red Army. The singles division will be Mike Bird, Austin Adams, PJ Thunder, Malcolm Powers, Insanity, Nelson Angelo, Noah Blackwell, Jacob Duncan, Elijah Pierce, Skull Crusher, Ricky Styles, Sinister, Lightning Tenso, and Nightwolf. And on Worldwide, the tag team division will be the 510 Crew, the Outlaws, the North Society, and the Heartbreak Express. The singles division will be Raymond Rice, Teddy Diamond, Blitzkrieg, Johnny Moss, Logan Haas, Keith Albright, Omar Jones, Yamashita, King Mac, DOA, Mark Masters, The Tiger, Mad Dog, and Colt Wyndham. There you have it. So again, Monday will be the first worldwide. Thursday of next week will be the first Thunder. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like the videos, all that good stuff. Get the word out. Ed, any final comments?
Well, I'm going to throw it out there now. I'm going to let it out right now. On the first Thunder, we are going to start a tournament. And the tournament's going to be real easy and real simple. All 14 guys are going to be in it. The winner will be the world champ on Thunder.
There you go.
Plain and simple.
I like it. I like it.
Now basically be the first show. It's gonna,
No.
You got enough,
So you basically it'll be the first round of the tournament during that show.
Yep. Yep.
Got 14 guys. I think you can book 7 matches, or you only booking some of the matches because you got tag teams. You're leaving the tag teams out for the first week for the tournament.
I'm gonna leave the tag teams out for the first week. Then the second show will be the next round of the world tournament and the first round of the tag tournament.
There you go. There you go. And I will say this, and I'm not revealing how. Gold will be crowned Monday.
There you go.
A title will be won Monday. There you have that. That will happen.
I like it. So, yeah. So, I'm going to get to work here, study this a little bit, figure out who I want against who in the first round. And I said I can't wait till Thursday.
And here in a little bit, I'll be getting these.
Can't wait till Monday.
So. In a few minutes, I'll be getting the rosters on the website, getting that set up. Like I said, you never know when we're going to go live, so make sure you subscribe. That is very important. You never know. So, all right, I want to thank everybody who joined us in the live chat. Ed, this was fun. Rosters are now set. I can now get in the game, set it up.
Before we get off here, I'll throw this out there too.
Okay.
The reason that he keeps saying, he's mentioned it several times now, you never know when we're going to go online, going to go here and we're going to have a podcast here. Mm-hmm. When we ran eFeds, I think we did a show every night, almost. We did but then it was Talk Shoe, Blog Talk, whatever is what we used. And those shows would run 2 or 3 hours every night. Guys would call in, talk about their characters. We'd give people updates on what's going on with storylines and injuries, and we do everything. And we're going to bring it here to this. So don't be surprised if you get on a show one night and we say, oh, by the way, this guy got hurt because of this. Mm-hmm. It's going to happen.
Indeed.
It's going to happen. There's going to be twists. There's going to be turns. There's going to, you're going to listen and go, oh my God, what are these two thinking? So it's going to be fun.
It's going to be a fun time. It's going to be a blast. And that's what I said. If you like storylines and angles when it comes to professional wrestling, you will get them here. Because that's what we're going to pride ourselves on. What's going on. And who's doing what.
Yeah. I'll say that. Yeah, Ryan, go ahead. After stream's over, just put your comment down. What's your guy? We want him to look like, and this, and then Doug will take it from there.
And Matt, I know you keep trying to get me your information. If I can't actually get on and speak to you, do the same thing Orion's doing. I know we can talk together on a Slack site. If you want to give me the information there, by all means, you can. I'll do my best to get it set up, and I'll do my best to actually have a conversation with you because I know you want to do a connected chat. We'll try to do that as soon as we can. But as soon as we go off the live air here, I got to get on the website, put some information together. So I'm going to be tied up here for a little bit, and my wife should be home in about 45 minutes, so I'm not sure if I'll have much free time after that. But again, like I said, we won't – you never know when we're going live because like I said, we can go live just like we're doing now. And this is wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. Not only do you have your weekly shows, you got those things called house shows.
We'll do those too.
We will have no planned schedule for that. There could be a night when we're sitting here and it's like, you know what? Time to do a show. I'm bored, and we're going to do a show. And the one thing that GWA will do that I've not seen from any other creator wrestler company, records, wins and losses. We're going to keep track of those. Wins and losses do not matter here. It's all about storylines and things like that. But it gives you something to look at and gives you something to discuss, and it gives you that, man, he can't win that much, or this guy's dominant. It gives guys a persona to some degree. You know what I mean? God's sakes, if wins and losses mattered, Chris Jericho would never be anything because he jobbed for months and years for the WWE to put over the younger talent.
Right. And if you look, well, since you brought that up, if you look at Kurt Hawkins' situation right now, they got a thing going with him where he's lost 170 matches in a row. So, you know, there could be somebody in the GWA that does that. That's going to go, 107. It's possible.
It doesn't matter, Matt. Yeah, exactly. And that's what I'm going to love about this. You know, we could build storylines out of this. What happens if Ed had no intention of putting Wrestler A and Wrestler B in a match together? It never crossed his mind. Yet when he looks at the rankings, they're both 10-0. Oh, shit, maybe we got something here. Let's make something out of this. Who's O will go. You know, that's why we're going to do this. So, like I said, by all means, pay attention. Be subscribed because that's a key. Be subscribed. Like I said, I know I got Matthew Soper's tag team, I believe, to make. I know I got Chris Davis's wrestler to make. I got Gaming's guy to make. Orion's guy to make. There's 4, 5, 6 guys just right there, and I know I'm missing some already. Jerry Johnson's character needs to be made, and then it might be Gamer. I'm forgetting who's who because, like I said, I'm still learning who's who right now. So, Ed, if you got anything else, man, let me know.
Yes. Make sure, like Doug has said several times, get on the website, get on the pro boards, get on the Discord.
Right.
You know, because pro board and Discord probably the easiest places because you can go on there, you can type stuff, send, messages to whoever you need to send messages to. You know, like we said, if you want to get involved more than just being, here in the chat and you have an idea for this or an idea for that, hit us up on Discord. Hit us up on the pro boards. Because I'm willing to listen to everything. Doug's willing to listen to everything.
Mm-hmm. And if you want a more, if you will, personal connection, if you will, we do have the Facebook group.
I forgot about that.
You can hit us up there.
Yeah, I don't get on Facebook that often, but
so I mean,
you guys want to get me Discord and the pro boards. Because now that we're back into this, quite possibly I might live on the pro boards. That's just how I am. When we get into wrestling, we start doing pro boards and stuff like that. On there constantly. I'm doing stuff. Now I do have Discord on my phone. I'm still kind of learning how to use that. I might start. So, like we said, we are willing to listen to everything and anything. If you have an idea, I mean, hell, even if you're on my roster and you say, hey, I think this guy should face this guy, I might do it. I'm willing to, like I said, I'm willing to do whatever makes you guys happy.
Right.
And so is Doug. So,
I mean, we can't express the fact that we will do anything and anything guys pretty much want, obviously within reason. I mean, if it makes sense, for God's sake.
Right. And like, what we can get away with on the game because we're kind of limited.
Right.
And I'll repeat it again for now until I can hopefully get my PS4. Doug will be running both shows. But everything for Thunder will go through me. I will hit him up on the pro boards, probably, and say, hey, this is the matches. This is what I want. And he'll set it up. he'll run it, and simple as that. Once I get that, like I said, good Lord, I hope so. The plans are. I'm not sure how soon, but the plans are to get the PS4. Once I get the PS4 and I can run show, I will take over, and then I will stream the Thunder shows.
Right.
And I can't wait, because if I start calling, you guys are going to go nuts.
Right. And to make it clear,
I'm crazy.
And to make it clear so guys get it, when I stream the Thunder show, I might be calling the action, but it's Ed's bookings. It's his show.
And if you want to go over it real quick before we get off here, I know you're trying to get off here because you got things to do and your wife's coming home. But Chris Davis just got back in the chat. He says, who was drafted after the Clowns?
I don't remember who was drafted. I think Mad Dog.
Because, yeah, he didn't see it. He just got back in, so he didn't see it. So if you want to go over the rosters one more time so he knows who's on the rosters. Just real quick.
I'm going to give me 1 second to save this. Okay. All right. Now, the rosters. Thunder, Nightwolf, Lightning Tetsuo, Sinister, Ricky Styles, Skull Crusher, Elijah Pierce, Jacob Duncan, Noah Blackwell, Nelson Angelo, Insanity, Malcolm Powers, PJ Thunder, Austin Adams, and Mike Bird. The tag team division is the Ku Klux Clowns, War, the Islanders, and the Red Army. And on Worldwide, you got Colt Wyndham, Mad Dog, The Tiger, Mark Masters, DOA, King Mac, Yamashita, Omar Jones, Keith Albright, Logan Haas, Johnny Moss, Blitzkrieg, Teddy Diamond, Raymond Rice, the tag team division of the Heartbreak Express, North Society, the Outlaws, the 510 Crew. And as I also stated, several of you have wrestlers that you want made. We did not get to them just yet. It was a kind of like a first come, first serve type of thing. And we knew if we took too long to actually get action going, guys could get uninterested in us. And then, you know, so we got what we got going now. Those of you who have applications in, have requests of what your wrestlers look like. I've gotten videos sent to me from Spec Poo, how to create his entrance, his wrestler, all that shit. I still got to get his guy done. As I said, there's several guys yet I got to do.
And I have one more thing to throw out there because I know you've said it on several occasions. Don't forget, if you're in the GWA, you are allowed to have a tag team and a singles wrestler. So if you have a singles guy and then you want to make a tag team now, feel free to do it. You know, and if you have a tag team and you want to make a singles guy, feel free to do it.
Right.
Because like I said, there's really nothing. It's, you know, you guys we're not doing it. You know, we're not controlling the action with, you know, by pushing a button. You're not controlling and pushing a button. It's all CPU versus CPU. So you can have multiple characters. We don't have a problem with that.
Right. And it'd be absolutely fine by me. Like I said, guys do that. And it would be fine by me if everybody wanted to do that. Yeah, but I know guys are interested in just a certain guy or so, and that's cool.
That's cool too. If you only want the one, just do the one. But the option is there if you want it. One singles, one tag team. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm in the process as we're finishing up this podcast of getting the rosters ready for the website. So guys know. I'll be dropping them on the website. And I'm trying to put them in.
The Nightbreed is coming.
See, we're getting claims of other shit happening and we're unaware of them. I mean, you see how that works? Guys are excited. I mean,
that's got to be the old man. That's got to be CJ. Because I think I remember him in the E-Feds doing a tag team called the Nightbreed.
Mm-hmm. You gotta love it. Like I said, he's
so like I said, you know, we'll say one more time, if anybody out there has ever done any kind of fedding, you know, E-Fedding or, you know, or Wrestler Unstoppable or whatever, and you want to see your wrestler come to life, or you know guys that are still doing it and they are still into it, and you want to get them to get their guy and try to bring him to life in this game, reach out there, tell them about us. Say, hey, new company just started. They're getting everything going. You could be in on the ground floor, and let's go. This could be fun.
Oh, yeah. Because I know there's other companies that do what we're doing. I don't know if you can hear me, but they're doing what we're doing. I just know we're going to take it to a different level than people are suspecting, and different level that people ain't used to. I just know that. I know that for a fact just because we have that eFed connection, and we're going to put it to an eFed. And another thing not many people know about me is the Iceman Doug Bishop gimmicks people are used to on Wrestling Unstoppable is a real gimmick of mine. I was that person in real life, in a real company. And I've been working with different companies for years, real wrestling companies. And I was actually a writer for some of them, working with shit and what have you. So I'm bringing that stuff to the table when it comes to building gimmicks, when it comes to creating storylines and creating angles and things like that. So I don't want to waste what I feel are some honest talents that I may have, but I want to use them here.
All right. And like I said, you and I have, what, 20, 30 plus years doing eFeds like that? Because, you know, both of us started back when we were kids doing the play-by-mail imaginary wrestling stuff.
Yep, I did that in the 80s into the 90s, and my first eFed was June the 14th of 1991.
See?
That's when I started.
So, yeah. But don't, you know, and we'll say this too, don't forget though, you know, don't only check us out, check out Pillar Post, which he's got Renegade Wrestling Organization, and he's got ROW, which is their proving ground. You got Blazed Radio, who has LTD, Anarchy Gaming, who has MIW. There's the Elite Women Wrestling. If you're into the women, check out Elite Women's Wrestling. The lady who runs that does a hell of a job. There's Cowboy John, who has Lightning Strike. We're all kind of in the same circles. You know, all their guys are here, that guy's, you know, they're all in the same. So check us all out. You know, get involved with everybody.
Oh, yeah. And that's the one thing I love is when they see a guy on one brand, they're like, oh, no, I got to bring them to my show. You know, so like we have the Suffering.
Yes.
The tag team.
And everybody wants the Suffering right now.
We were made in Renegade. We were made for Renegade. But every promotion, they want us. They gotta bring us over. And I'm all about it. You know, anything that helps out another guy, let's do it. This is going to help you grow. I'm willing to help you out. Because there's no competition for me. It's all about
Right. And I'll throw this one out there. This to me is I got a good vibe about all this because everybody's willing to help everybody. But the reason we got out of Fetting was because people's egos got in the way. You know, whether it was ours or other people that we were kind of competing against, and this, you know, everybody's supporting everybody. Everybody's just trying to have fun, and everybody kind of does a little different as far as their shows. You know, as like we're talking, ours are going to be more old school, and Dougie's going to throw a twist in there. You know he will, because I'm just saying. I've known him long enough. Dougie's going to throw some twist that if he can get it in the game, he's going to get it. Me, I'm more old school mentality of, so you're going to see that. With Renegade, his is, the way he describes it, his is post-apocalyptic, you know, it's the end of the day shit has happened and everybody's, you know, Mad Max kind of shit. So, yeah. You know, leaning towards death, kind of got a mixture, and Anarchy's got me. Yeah. I love it. I love how you have all kinds of diversity and you can get mixed into all these stuff and have fun, because this could bring more fans back to wrestling because we're doing this with gaming. So you get your gaming fans, you get your wrestling fans, and everybody's going to come together and just go, because, you know, they have esports, as they call it. This could be the next evolution. You know, people could really do something with this stuff. So, yeah.
Alrighty.
But yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to keep you on there much longer. I know you got things to do, but like I said, I'm excited, and you know me, I haven't been this excited for wrestling in a while.
Because wrestling fucking sucks.
Yes, and when we used to do the fetting, Doug can tell you, when I got excited, that's when things really got going for me, anyway. And then yeah. Because remember, I used to write all the matches for our fetting, and when I get into it, it took me a while, and you can ask Doug. So now that I'm getting it, and I don't have to write anything. I can just say, I want these guys to face each other, and then let it play out, and then go from there. Oh, it's gonna make my life a lot easier and it's gonna be fun for me. Yeah, and if I'm having fun, I know everybody else is gonna have fun, and that's what I want. I want everybody else to have fun. Doug wants everybody to have fun.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're about. Because, like Doug said, WWE sucks. Watch it because I have 2 10-year-old sons that still, for the most part, think it's real, think it's the best thing ever, and they watch it religiously when they can. So if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't watch WWE at all. So
I tell people it sucks. They're like, if it sucks so bad, why are you watching it? And it's the same statement. I watch it because I have a little girl who loves wrestling, and it is her thing, and she loves it.
Yep.
So we watch it.
It's like, and I try to get them to watch the old stuff, the stuff that most of us in here grew up on. But for some reason, they think the stuff that they're watching now is better than that, and I argue that the stuff back then is better than now. It's great. And I'm sure you and your daughter do the same thing. I'm sure she thinks some of the old stuff is just like, ugh, and she thinks the new stuff is great, and then vice versa.
Yeah, she does.
That's how all of us got started. Somebody in our family got us hooked on wrestling. And this is my way to help my boys get even more hooked on it. So,
right.
And if I can do something with my kids other than just parent stuff or the normal go here, go there as a family, if we can have this, oh yeah, that'd definitely be fun.
Right. I'm trying to do this. I'm about to save it so guys are aware. If you go to the website here in about 2 minutes, you will find the rosters will be up and ready to go, so they know. And you'll be able to get on there and see who's on which show, in case you missed it again.
Mm-hmm. And what is that website again? Throw that one more time out and throw the pro board and stuff out there, just so we've covered it a zillion times and people can, I didn't know what it was.
Everything's in the description of this link, this podcast. It'll be in the description of every podcast we do. But Good. It's CAWGWA. It's all one word. .weebly, WEEBLY.com. Go to that site and you'll find anything and everything you need to know about what we're doing, how this is being, what have you, the rosters. Now, mind you, we still have a few things we need to do on the website, like finalize some rules, finalize some other thing, but it should be self-explanatory what our goals are.
All right, and we have somebody in the chat that says, can you add indie wrestlers on the show? I'm not sure exactly what you're asking there. I can tell you that this GW is a creative wrestler.
Originals.
Yeah, original. We like more, create your own guy. If you want to tweak it off of somebody that you like and then make it your own, do that.
Yeah.
And it's going to be ran on the PS4, and we'll have live streams every Monday and Thursday. At least that's the plan.
Yes. And
so,
random
just go to the website
show whenever.
Yeah, go to the website. They'll tell you how to join and how to get in touch with. Best way to be get in touch with Doug if you need him to make your wrestler, because he's in charge of doing all that right now until I can get my PS4, and then I'm going to help start doing what I can. But yeah,
Like I said,
the more the merrier.
Like I said, if you guys want to get a hold of me, it was already suggested. Could it be left in the comments? Just get a guy. Sure, you can do that. Join the Discord. Send me it. You can join the Facebook group. Everybody that I know, well, I shouldn't say everybody because Ed might be the exception, but everybody I know outside of Ed have Facebook on their cell phones. So if you get on Facebook and you join the group, you can find that real easy through your phone from time to time. That's why we went with the Discord. Whether we were thinking about using a Slack. Pro boards, you really can't use through your phone. You need a computer for that. But to me, it's the most cleanest of the options as far as communication. But the most convenient are clearly the Discord and the Facebook, in my opinion. But I mean, there's plenty of options on how to get a hold of me. I check them on the regular. So whatever works for you, use it. I check them all out almost every day. Sometimes not quite every day, but they're at least checked at least once every 36 to 48 hours, worst case scenario. So, I mean, that's how that goes. And like I said, we are going to be as professional as possible. That's why anything and everything that you need is going to be at your fingertips to see. We're keeping track of stuff. We're going to make this legit, something other companies do not have. So, join us. Make sure you know the rules, because the rules are real simple. Have fun, basically. Get involved in one of the 3 communities. We have a couple of them, obviously. The rosters are now posted. The worldwide logo is there. The Thunder logo is there. It shows who's there. It shows the wrestlers' heights and weights. I still got to get the combined weights for the tag teams. Did not get that far just yet. The pay-per-views, like I said, are there. You're going to see title histories. I plan on taking screenshots through the game. So you'll be seeing a random feed eventually. It's going to say GWA test. And chances are I'm going to be taking screenshots then of the belts being used on both brands, so I can put those photos in the title history section. Then obviously you got the events, which will be showing worldwide and Thunder. I'll be updating that anytime, where I'm going to put it on there every Monday, every Thursday. Again, barring personal issues on our ends. And then we have what's called the radio link, which is basically, I'm just going to put a link to this YouTube channel for you to subscribe. So when we do a live podcast, you can get on. Ed's computer took a shit, apparently. So that being said, I want to thank everybody for being here. All Discord, Facebook, Pro Board information is on the website. Website is in the description of the video. Give us a check. And Pillar to Post is live right now with New Blood. So if you haven't checked him out, get over there right now, because that's where I'm headed as soon as I hit this end button. Again, thank you guys. Later.